Welcome to Ask All County, where you ask and we answer. Today we're going to talk about what to do when your tenant does not pay rent. Today I'm here with Anna Carta. She is our bookkeeper and she deals with everything accounting. Whenever we have a question, she's the expert that can answer it. Anna, do you think you can share with the audience what is your process for dealing with tenants that don't pay rent?
Sure. Well, our first bit of advice is have an easy way for your tenants to make those payments. Have a Dropbox available, have an account set up where they can make their deposits directly without having to have the owner involved at all. Now, knowing your lease also is something that you want to do. You want to know your due dates, you want to know your late fee structure, and you want to know what you can claim on a notice if you do have to go to an eviction. Now, also, you want to serve and post your 3-day notices immediately after your tenant is late on their rent. And you want to review this notice before you post. You want to review it to make sure all occupants are listed on the notice. You want to make sure the entire address is listed, including the unit. You want to make sure that the county is listed. And lastly, you want to make sure that the amount is correct. Once you do these things and post the notice, of course, you have to wait your 3 business days. If the tenant has not contacted you, not made a deposit, you want to go ahead and contact an eviction attorney. This attorney will guide you through the process, represent you in court, and hopefully make the process smooth. Now, once you do this, though, I want to advise that you do not have any more contact with your tenant. You want to make sure that you advise them to contact your attorney, and then it would go from there.
Very good. That's a lot of great information. Anna is basically giving us the guidelines of what to do when your tenant doesn't pay rent. So why don't we just recap to make sure that everyone's got it. So first of all, the best advice that Anna's given us is that you want to make sure that you give your tenant multiple ways to make payment to you. That means a Dropbox or a direct deposit. And then the steps that she's given us is number 1, make sure that you know your lease. So you've got to know your due date and what your late fees are and what your lease says you can do with them. And then as soon as your tenant doesn't pay rent, you've got to post that notice right away. The 3-day notice must be posted immediately. Don't wait. And once you post the notice, you're going to make sure you do the following. You're going to make sure all the occupants are on there. You're going to make sure that all of the amounts are correct. And you're also going to make sure that the address is correct, right?
Yes.
And then the last thing that Anna suggested to us is that you must wait 3 business days after your notice is expired, and you want to make sure you engage a reputable attorney that can help you through the process. But the biggest thing that she's advised us is after we've posted that notice, do not, under any circumstances, contact the tenant. Okay, I think we've covered it. So hopefully we've answered your questions about what to do when your tenant doesn't pay rent. But if you have any questions in the future, please feel free to email us at contact@allcountyppm and put in the subject line, Ask All County. Thank you again for joining us at Ask All County, where you ask and we answer.